Good evening, everybody. I'm Stu the Frugal Video Gamer, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Monk Run. So, last we left off, the Stag Lord went down after a fair bit of finagling to make sure every named individual survived.
I tire.
We should gather our strength.
Oh shit, yeah, I gotta talk with Davik Nettle yet. Fuck. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I'll talk with her now, why not?
Hi there, stranger. It's just, I won't. Right after battle in the Stag Lord's fortress, Akiros just dissolved, like morning fog. The remnants of the gang.
Yeah, that almost assuredly is going to be, or has to be like a Kickstarter backer that, oh, okay, is this Valerie? Yeah, Valerie. Sure. There's enough work to do in the Stolen Lands. Running off bandits, founding a state, protecting the common people. Okay. Would she have left if I am curious whether she leaves if you give a wrong option. I still have some unfinished business. Actually. Okay, I don't have Harem yet. Let's see. So, Glaive +1. I'll do that. Okay, that was weird then. She was able to use that before. Yeah, she's wearing that. Oh yeah, that's right, I took that. Yeah, sure. I may as well take that.
All according to plan.
So down to 301 pounds. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
In due time.
Yeah, definitely taking the strongest among us. So, leave. There we go. By no means an optimized group, but it'll be enough to... Actually, before I do this, I've just got to look it up. Oh! Okay. Let's see, medium capacity, so not bad. Yeah, I feel crappy for that, honestly, but...
May we have a moment of respite?
Okay. She's +8 either way. Sure.
I realize you don't like me, Ragongar. But don't forget, we share in the common cause.
Someone is sharing in it, while someone else is cowering in the bushes. What goody-goody? Are you afraid of getting blood on your hands?
Alright. So I've got, what, 400 or 500 pounds yet that I can carry? Maybe not that much, come to think of it. I know I was at 300 something. But can't... And that was right smack dab in the middle of medium. Nope, 566. Okay, so not quite 700 pounds.
That is not far.
Oh boy. I'll go price in descending order. And then weight in ascending order, I think. Okay, that I'll leave. Well, actually, no. Actually, yeah, I have to take all of it anyway. So, let's see. Herbs. Oh! Oh, nice! That is gonna be handy.
As it should be.
Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be foolhardy enough to just wanna...
No mistakes.
Alrighty. Oh crap, it just occurred to me. Okay, settings. Whoop. Okay. I was trying to alter some of my settings, and, yeah. Didn't pan out the way I had anticipated it would.
May we have a moment of respite?
Oh, thank God. £650 worth of equipment. Damn.
All according to plan.
Okay. But yeah, when I reinstalled the drivers clean, I also mucked up the little chat window down here. Rostov awaits. I plan to set off right... Well, actually. Rostov awaits. I plan to set off right away. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should wait until it burns off completely. Yay!
Good work. Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head, but I knew you could handle it. Congratulations are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baron before the High Society of Restov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow, you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler. But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections. Speaking of connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Aldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice. He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
Do you already know about my encounter with her? Actually, yeah, Jamandi, just what kind of game are you playing? I think I have... pardon me? Yeah. Hey, when I have a muddled burp. Jamandi, just what kind of game are you playing? I think I have the right to know.
Yes, you certainly have that right. But tell me, how well do you know Brevoy's history or the current political atmosphere? It won't be an easy explanation.
What do I need to know about the
We,
atmosphere?
the Aldori and the great noble houses, spent 200 years under the rule of invaders, the Royal House Rogarvia. We plotted, we schemed, we stabbed each other in the back, but open confrontation was out of the question. But a few years ago, House Rogarvia disappeared. No one knows how or why, but one day, their manors were just empty. And the force that held Brevoy together, that kept us from a bloody feud, ceased to be. Brevoy is currently ruled by the House Sertova, the former kings of Issia. But their power pales in comparison to that of House Rogarvia when they were here. So now, Sertova and Aldori stand facing each other, staring each other in the eye, waiting for the other to draw their sword. It's an untenable situation. No one wants a civil war that would drown Brevoy in blood. But peace between us is also out of the
How does
question.
Rostov play in this game?
Rostov is a free city, proud of its independence from everyone, including the Aldori Sword Lords. But when it comes to Rostland's liberation, our goals align. This whole plan is our joint creation with Lord Mayor Yosef Selemius.
What role do I play in your plans?
Rostland wants to regain its independence, and we will regain it. The power the Isians hold over us is humiliating and costly. And the Sertovas won't give us our freedom without a fight. That is, unless there is some external power that can force everyone to sit down and talk. Do you see where this is going? The stolen lands are disputed territory. Brevoy can't appropriate them without raising protests from each of the neighboring states. However, if some brave people were to found independent states on that land, it would be another matter entirely.
Poor Drelov.
My hope is that you and your future neighbors, Baron Hannes Drelev and Captain Mager Varn, will become our allies. But even your neutrality would introduce a powerful counterbalance to the
Natala's already
aggression
here.
of the
Why did she
noble
let you
houses.
grant me the title?
Actually, she could still intervene and disrupt the proceedings. But she's a Sertova. Their games are always complex and multi-layered. They're always looking for ways to turn defeat into victory. If she's decided to allow you to become a baron, it means she already has some idea of how she can turn it to her benefit. Let's consider how she could do so. Maybe she understands that Rostland will inevitably separate and she doesn't want a war. In that case, new states in the stolen lands give the Isians a reason to sit down and talk without losing face. But that's an optimistic view. And truth be told, it doesn't quite match up with what we've come to expect from the Sertovas. The more likely scenario is that Natala wants to win you over to her side. If war breaks out and at least one of you stabs us in the back, Rostland will be surrounded by enemies. That might be enough to bring about our downfall. But you would fall first, and your newly formed states would be left in ruin. The Isians always like to have someone around to pull their chestnuts out of the fire for them. A piece of friendly advice? Don't do business with House Sertovas, no matter what promises they make you.
What happens
Any
next?
deal with the noble... How should I know? We're in the... I hope you have a better understanding of what's at stake.
Do you already know about my encounter with Tartuccio?
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that not... Enjoy your evening.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break here because I want to get my stuff set up again real quick. So I'll be right back. I am back and hang on. Wrong position. And not quite right. Just that's better. I apologize for the weird little delays there. So, coronation time. Well, not coronation. Lander Lebeda. So, you're the famous slayer of the Stag Lord's gang, soon to be Baron? Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander? No last name, no title? Well, let's just say I'm here incognito. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineage to oneself. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to speak with you about. You see, I am an heir to one of Brevoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baron with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I travel the country in secret, without servants, so I can see it for myself. Not from a carriage window, but face to face with the people. My family would never approve, of course. But then I never asked. I need to know Brevoy if I'm going to rule a part of it someday. I know Jamandi wants to impose her stepson on you as an emissary of Brevoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be of far greater use to you, both now and in the future, after I have a firm position in my family. Are you from Rostovic nobility? Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting, you could say. I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer the frontier lands, and the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me to this wonderful party. I'll consider your proposal. Yes, do so, and carefully. Mager Varn. Let me introduce myself. I'm Maegor Varn, the new ruler of Dunsword, your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Good job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small team. How do you feel being a noble? Like a pheasant on a plate. I've killed all kinds of monsters, but this is the first time I've so strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. See that lad? Baron Drelev. He's not like us. Who knows what generation of baron he is. Didn't even shake my hand. You and me? We're like dirt beneath his boots. That's why those like us, the newly made nobility, need to stick together. Otherwise he'd take my land and yours in the blink of an eye. How did you earn the title of baron? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi Aldori needed someone reliable to take and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Varnling Host. Have you heard of us? No matter. We've done work for Jamandi before. This time the task was simple. We just waltzed into the area, cleared it of the most brazen monsters, and built a small fort to hold the place. For that, a barony and land to own. It was a dream job. Nice meeting you. Farewell.
Follow my lead.
Whoops. I should probably remove the Stag Lord's helmet for the time being. This man's gorgeous clothes hide rippling muscles beneath them. He looks past your ear, obviously bored. Baron Hannes Drelev. And you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forget your name. But you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, and so Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congratulations. My lands lie to the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Yes, I defeated the Stag Lord. Pray tell, what did you do to deserve your new dominion? I don't need to deserve or prove anything. Countless generations of my glorious ancestors have done so for me. If I had a slightly bigger army, Sword Lord Jamandi would have simply given all of the stolen lands to me. Alas, I don't have so many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons. Of the likes of you and Varn. So you have no army and no special... You're not very polite for a nobleman. Ha! Politeness must be deserved. So you have no army and no special merits. You were just given land for being pretty? Under other circumstances, I'd have you whipped for such words. But let's not ruin Lady Aldoria's celebration. If you want so badly to measure merits, we can do so another time. Keeg. Can't say I recall this guy. Congratulations on your victory. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Izvangi Keeg, High Priest of Erastil in Rostov. I saw how you fought beside Jamandi that night. Your god granted you impressive power. Yes, I used to serve Erastil on the battlefield, but those days are long past. Now I call in his power to heal those who've fallen from a roof more often than anyone wounded by a sword. Of course, someone has to roam the forest and slay monsters, but I'm more useful to my congregation here, attending to more mundane affairs like hospitals, shelters, and charity affairs. Okay, good. Because I wanted to quick save, and many people in Rostov venerate Erastil. They revere many gods in Rostov. They pray to Abadar, patron of cities, and Pharasma, gatherer of souls. There are also some rare cults, but there's no denying that the Stag God is the largest congregation here. No wonder. People here have lived off farming and hunting for centuries. You dress surprisingly simply for such a festive occasion. The nobles dress in silks and satins to stand out from the poor. The priest wears a simple robe to stand out from the nobles. I'd be grateful for any help you could spare. Well, I just want... Honestly, it's not so much the help. I just want the experience. There we go. This is a truly noble undertaking. I believe our community will be able to provide you with reasonable assistance. We will help you construct a shrine in your capital, free of charge. Oh. Hopefully I'll turn and face her. Oh, or she'll...
Will you drink with me?
Of course. To beauty.
To beauty. It sweetens our happy days and brings solace to our dark and sorrowful ones.
I don't recall this in my last playthrough, funny enough.
But jokes aside, I came to apologize. I know the words I said in our conversation with Lady Aldery might have offended you, but this was not my intention. The lessons life has dealt me were not easy. I've learned to be wary of new acquaintances, which is why I've refused to join your party. I hope you will forgive me for this weakness and for my harsh words. And I hope you will hear me out, for I have something to tell you.
No need to apologize. I don't expect everyone I meet to immediately fall under my charms and entrust me with all their secrets.
How amusing. Usually those who don't seek affection are the very ones who receive it. Anyway, enough sweet talk. There is something important I wanted to tell you. As it happens, I came across some very valuable information. What brave conqueror of these wild lands wouldn't be intrigued by news of an ancient shrine, possibly full of great treasures? A place such as this was discovered by my old friends from Kadira, and it just so happens to be located in the lands that today become rightfully yours. My friends lack the courage to enter the shrine and seek the treasure, but what will stop us? We who know the taste of battle and have been singed by the same fire.
What could be better than a treasure hunt? I'm ready.
I'm sure you'd like to finally gain your official title and celebrate your victory. And I don't like noisy parties and ceremonies. Find me when you return to your dominion. I'll rent a house in your capital. We can discuss the details of our expedition there. So long, friend. I'll call you so today because soon enough, all you'll be hearing is, Your Grace, Your Grace, Your Grace.
Boy, when they said disappeared between the columns, they were not kidding. You were not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it. While you can. Is this a threat? I would never! I simply wish to warn you, in case you don't fully realize the fate that awaits you in your barony. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Eldori, our dearest friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume. You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using this legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Brevoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone and independent rest stop to honor you. Well, I wouldn't count on even that, really. What would you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Eldori won't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help avoid a civil war, while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to impose a guard on you as an emissary. I'm guessing your low-born stepson, the green-skinned boy, Cassil. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Mirve, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevoy's politics than any brawler could be. I'll consider your proposal. Well now, if it isn't the hero of the festivities, the protege of our dear Jamandi. You pulled this all off quite cleverly. I confess I wasn't convinced your enterprise would succeed. I even bet a bottle of my best Pataxian wine against you. But I'm happy to admit I was wrong. The Eldori have always been adept at finding new talent. I don't believe we've been introduced. So it would seem. I am Yosef Salimius, Lord Mayor of Rostov. I rule this town and the adjacent lands. As your northern neighbor, I hope we can look forward to a long and fruitful friendship. So you rule Rostov, and what about the Eldori? Brevoy's politics seem complex and incomprehensible to many. Here in this part of Rostland, the spirit of northern freedom still lives. We are loyal to the throne, of course, and may the gods prolong the life of His Highness, but here, far from the dominions of the great houses, we have our own way of life. It is especially important now, after the certain events that I probably don't need to name. The Eldori sword lords used to rule Rostland. They're still the largest landowners and main military force in the region. But it's not for nothing that Rostov is called a free city. We're proud to choose the Lord Mayor from among the citizens, considered not by their lineage, but by their own merits. How are things in Rostov? I don't want to boast, but things have been going well in recent years. Trade prospers, the population grows, and the citizens are happy. Although recently, especially after the disappearance of House Rogarvia, more and more troublemakers have been appearing. People are talking about the most shocking things. But those sorts of rumors aren't worthy of your attention. What kind of events are you talking about? Why, an aspiring politician needs to be well informed. I'm talking, of course, about the disappearance of the ruling House Rogarvia. Can you imagine it? Old man Coral conquered our land 2 centuries ago. It would be a shameless lie to say that nobody wished his royal house could just disappear into thin air. But once that exact thing happened, turned out nobody was ready for it. Poof! All over the country, every member of the royal house disappeared without a trace. Nobody knows what happened. It is a mystery. But a mystery pregnant with opportunity for everyone. Please, wait a moment. Your young barony will need resources to establish itself, and from what I've been told, you're someone who needs financial assistance. I could organize and supply everything you need for the construction and spread out the cost on extremely favorable terms. I could immediately procure, let's say, 500 cartloads of building supplies. I'm sure that would give you a good start. In exchange, I would ask a small favor. I can't accept it. Let's see, anyone I'm missing? Talk to Tristan, talk to Jathal. Yep, that is everybody.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy I'll be taking with me.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
Yes, that's
Whatever
my
you
decision.
choose, I won't argue. But you must choose your inner circle with the utmost care.
I'm ready for the ceremony.
My apprentice, Casil, whatever
Oh.
you choose, I won't argue. But excellent. Stand here. Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Rostov, I confer upon you this noble title, Rise, Your Grace.
And I believe I should be right in the capital.
Victory! The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Let's see. Tristan, Regongar, Octavia, Amiri, and Lindsay. A little surprised that Valerie isn't in there. I can understand the other two. Well, actually, no. I suppose Valerie could say, okay, screw you. Welcome, Your Grace. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jamandi transferred me here. I am at your disposal. I'm not one to bestow honors, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting Restov, much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Aldori, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and to show you around the most important sites. Any citizens I should know about? Jod and the Storyteller. What's the mood of the people? The main question is, where can I get a drink or three? It's time to toast my victory. Lead the way. I'm trying to remember if this came up before. I think so. Yep, I remember now. Because I wasn't sure if that was a halfling, gnome, or just a kid. I'm kind of presuming a gnome, I think? Let's see, the main market. Well, two vendors. Any chance we could go a little quicker here? Well, he's actually not wrong on one count. Wrong count. Though, I do have to wonder, who the hell is this? I mean, seriously, they're trying to predict what I look like in my old age already? And a nice little picturesque scene. So now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room, where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of your grace's attention. Greetings, your grace. It was a pleasure to meet you. Okay, so... Yep, I'll rebuild. At some point. Ah, yes, the bald hilltop. Well, what do you suggest? One day passed.
I tire.
Oh boy. I need a good name for the barony. That's the problem. Okay, I can move the map around. Arrow marches. Glitterbon. Gilded Veil, maybe? Yeah, Gilded Veil. Sure. High Priest. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no. Oh, treasurer.
I tire.
Okay, I need 150. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Wooden wall first and foremost. Let's see, I can get a mill or what? Watchtower. so... Okay, I have not built a shrine yet. Good. Alright, so I think that's it for right now, for building. Awesome. Alright, 134 BP. Good. Oh, nice. Sure. Alrighty. And yeah, I'm gonna need to sleep anyway. Greetings, Baron. I am sorry to take you away from your other affairs, but your people need you. When the stolen lands were freed from the Stag Lord, the people sighed in relief, but many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baron, nor what to expect of you. Will you be a fair ruler for all, or only for those of wealth and status? Let us reassure your people. Show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on a luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of the barony, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people. The ones upon whose... Yeah, sure. And Aram. That's right. I heard, not that it's important, but, well... I heard that an ancient trade route built by the dwarves of the Five Kings Mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. Unforgiving time spares no one. But the road itself is still there. Possibly not only the road. Xenon, I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. Why do you ask? I shouldn't, probably. But it's like a wound that's never healed. You know it will only hurt more, but you still need to scratch it. Of course it's foolish and vain. But still I wish to look at them. Of course, if I find any dwarven ruins, I'll take you to them. Thank you, Xenon. I will. Thank you. And Jod. Your Grace, I was at a lake. Ah, yes. Yeah, not now. I will do that upon returning. And storyteller! Time for me to get some money. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I am skipping over this because, good lord. I'm null 5. Okay. Oh, okay. Tristan managed to level up. There we go. Let's see. Weapon focus? No. Extra channel. Or... yeah, extra channel. Hey, I actually remembered this time. Magical vestment. Oh, that's not bad. Absolutely, Archon Zora, and I'll go prayer. Actually, remove blindness is the better one. Because I remember just how freaking awful that was.
I greet you, my savior. You who defeated those who nearly brought my ruin.
Yes.
I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power?
That's what she said.
I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you. Forgive me, nymphs are not made for cities. The
I was
noise
happy to help.
and
I'll see you
vanity
soon.
of so long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter's snow.
Okay. And I'll be back in a little bit. I really need to use the bathroom. Alrighty, I am back. Oh. No. Not now. It's you. I wanted to say, I think you owe me an explanation. I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he even make this rule if he knew it would be impossible to keep? Come with me, you should know. Xenon, that the person you know by the name of Kayasi does not exist. My real name is Kalika, and well, it's a long story, and such stories are better told beside a welcoming fire. Will you hear me out? Fine, let's go. Stories by the fire, in the desert where I was born. My fondest memory. When the day is done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals, all gather by the fire under the stars to tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from other travelers, and the whispers carried by the desert wind. My sister and I often snuck in to hear these stories, hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of light and warmth. We are hellspawn, you see. Tieflings are unwelcome guests in Gadira, unblessed by the light of merciful Serene. We grew up sleeping in a common tent, scavenging food here and there like orphans, all but outcast and disowned. We were 13 when we left, and set off to find happiness in the cities, and everyone we left behind sighed with relief. My sister and I, we are twins, but as different as the sun and moon. Her name is Canara, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything to ash. I am a river. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurture green shoots. But when I flood, I am bound to bring death. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to Divine Nethys. By his mercy, we now live in turns. While one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane, and when she wakes up, we switch places, just as you witnessed. So this is why you didn't remember me when we were talking to Giovanni Aldori. How could I remember you? I'd never even met you that time. That was Canera. She was the one who talked to you at the reception and helped you fight off the assassins. We usually write each other notes, recounting in detail all that happened, describing any friends that Kayasi had made. That time we were smushed right in the middle of a mansion engulfed in fire and filled with assassins. Canera didn't have the time to write any notes. And how is it you began to live in turns? This story, it's one I've never told to anyone before. No one in the whole world. Oh, man. Whole world. And it's not easy to confide in a stranger. There's too much grief and guilt in it. If you don't mind, I'd rather not go into all the details. You see, my sister died and I couldn't get over it. Canera was killed by a soul eater, a monster summoned by secret followers of Abaddon's archdemons. Those who summoned him died in the fight, but the beast was too strong for my sister, and I wasn't even there to protect her. We just had a fight, and we both did some stupid things just before. But I don't want to talk about that now. When I found out what happened to my sister, I was ready to make a deal with any power, if only I could just get her back. And I found such a power. I was contacted by the Arcano thing, the herald of the god Nethys himself. She promised she would return Canera to life, but on two conditions. First, we must both keep the arrangement a secret. Second, we would never be able to meet again. And so our new life began. Now we flee through the world, guarding our secret, always introducing ourselves of Kayasi to hide that there are two of us. We switch places with each other at random. While one lives, the other sleeps in a demi-plane. You can't control these switches? No, we can't. They happen at random, most often while we are sleeping, but sometimes in broad daylight. That's why we can never stay in one place for long. When someone witnesses a switch, we usually tell them tales of a special magical way of traveling. But people start noticing things and begin to figure things out. Truth be told, I'm so tired of having to pretend. We knew this couldn't last forever, and now the truth is finally out. What's the point in all of this? You revealed your secret to me, and it means you broke one of the rules set by the deity's herald. Yes. Will you make me regret this? Just thought... I felt you might be someone weird. What can I do to help? That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Canera was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasury we've been looking for. Gold isn't the only thing of value in this place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by Tolden raiders from her respected Kadiran temple of Nethys. It's an unusual relic called the Disk of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadow that hides the sun and the moon, but I don't think that could be the truth. Nethys is the god of magic, who was once a mortal wizard, and relics from his temples are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created the disc long ago in the distant past. According to legend, it gave its owners control over planar travel, where only pairs of wizards bound by unbreakable ties could use it. While one of them traveled the planes, the other was his anchor and outworld that they could switch between. You see now why we so desperately wish to find the disc? It might help us understand how the switch between me and Canero works, and it should make our divine patron happy. Nethys and his assistants value the desire to understand the mysteries of magic above all else. And how did this disc come to be in the Stolen Lands? It was brought here by Taldans from the 5th Army of Exploration. Taldor and Cadera were enemies for ages. Thousands of years ago, a soldier broke into the Temple of Nethys and stole the relic to sell it or secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, or the kin of its 100th buyer, brought the disc to these strange lands where the Taldans had come, uninvited as usual, and which they finally vanished from with little trace. Sometimes history is this intricate lace. You never guess where it begins or where it ends. Tell her of the location. It was called Sorrowflow in the chronicle we read. It was once a Taldan town founded by the veterans of the 5th Army of Exploration. It stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. One night, a terrible flood devastated the settlement, killing many and driving the rest to flee. Only the tower on the cliff remained, which was too high for the flood to reach, or to cover the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friends found a chronicle which recounted the destruction of the city and spoke of the disk of the eclipse which was kept there. They managed to track down the ruins, and were frightened away by the monsters and beasts that roamed the area. If this can help, then I agree. Thank you. I will wait for you there at Sorrowflow. And please, let's explore the ruins together, just the two of us. I don't want to give myself away again in front of your companions. Breaking the Arcano Thane's conditions once was enough. I have no wish to honor your god.
All according to plan.
Boy, that was a weird bit of timing there. Let's see. Is it under this, maybe? Maybe under options. Show helmet. Well, actually, no. I'll go right out and help her. Though I am overloaded. Crap. All your characters. Never mind. Let's see. I'll go world. Why not? Yeah, I'll go heavy armor. Oh, crap. Oh, nice. Actually, I'll work on getting that Dex mod out of the negatives. Pardon me. Yeah, there we go. Wait a minute, shit. Bald Hilltop, now where's Sorrowflow? Oh, jeez, way up there. Events. Okay. Hands of Gold. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. I mean, that gives you a much more detailed look at exactly what to do, or what to expect there. Which is very helpful. Oh yeah, what the hell am I doing? I can just go right on out and...
I'm hungry. When they
Shit! Oh, wait a minute. Okay. If I'm fatigued, yep, that would do it.
Everyone says brains aren't important for a lass. And they're right. A woman needs a bicep, that's what. A whack in the face will make anyone respect you. That's right.
Oh. Can I help you? Always glad to help. Oh, dang it, I'm still overloaded. Holy shit. How? That would do it. Actually,
Just letting the ink dry.
let's see. Of course he has bull strength that I could have had him cast. Oh, well. There we go. Oh, on the plus side, I'll be able to get that on the way back through. Hopefully. Actually, what is my unarmed damage based on? Strength? I never actually thought about that. Up to O-legs now. Quick save here because, yeah, I want to give this a go. There we go. Awesome. Mobility. Yeah. Curse of Feeble Body. Avoid, 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 avoid. Damn it! And I'm gonna be cursed when... Well, actually, no. Constitution, so I'll be...
I shall end this suffering.
Shit.
I tire.
Tear them apart! I miss a good fight. I want to hit somebody so hard my fists are itching.
Alright, at least I'm... ish. Actually, no. Okay, good. Just this side of, enough.
I am prepared.
Keeping that. Not really. Okay, that one could be useful. Same with that. Same with that. Not so much. Not so much. Alright, Bakken. How would you like to become a court alchemist? Oh, lovely. Yeah, no. I believe I'll have that in the throne room, if I recall, right? Or if I'm not mistaken, anyway. Stop by the old Sycamore on the way back, then. You know what? Fight him. Why not? Holy hell. That's a lot of prerequisites there. Purity of... Ooh! Immune to all diseases. Okay, unarmed strike. I guess that could work? Outflank. Defensive spin. Hammer blow. Ooh. Okay, think that's gonna be that one. Let's see. Whenever he makes a flurry of blows. So flurry of blows, if I'm not mistaken, is just regular, essentially. Deflect arrows. Flurry of blows, here we are. It doesn't say, like, only a certain amount per day or anything. I mean, that could be handy, but this one I think is going to be more handy. Iron Will might actually not be a bad one. Nope, heavy armor. There we go. Outflank? Yep, outflank.
You cannot stand against me.
They go down!
Ooh, that's not bad. I just want to get the rest of this stuff.
May we have a moment of
Overloaded
rest?
again. Oh, I'm also fatigued, so... What did I just close? Wait a minute. I'll try this one first, because it might have happened as I was trying to exit. Okay, I'm going to the one before that, because I'm genuinely not sure what the hell that was.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Are you kidding? Actually, in that case... Weird, I know, but I think if I... Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll be discarding the two, well...
I tire.
Gah! I had it. I freaking had it. Okay. There we go. Jeez, it's like an inventory puzzle.
I tire.
Yeah, I know you do. You can rest at the capital. Wait. And I'm an idiot. I should have gone to the main square.
May we have a moment of respite?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay. Oh, you've been an artisan, a special character. Okay, that was, I think, the one that... And yeah, that's what else I forgot. Oh, crap.
All according to plan.
There we go. Steel Soul. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think this time around I'll keep him focused on that. Let's see. Dodge might not be a bad one. Yeah, I'll go with dodge. Why not? That's gonna pay dividends in the long run, I think. I could have had that last level. Shit. Yeah, that's not exactly too much. Bone Shaker. Roof Paralysis would be a good one. Oh, okay. That's why. An event had just ended. Yeah, why not the tavern?
In due time.
Poor bastard. And we aren't even in the Bloom Crisis yet.
That is not
We
far.
won't be for a while. Okay, I'm gonna skip through a lot of this. There we go. Wait a minute, I'm still cursed? Shit. Tristan, you able to remove curse, maybe? Shit. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's Jathel. Well, I guess I'm never getting access to that.
As it should be. Interesting.
Dwarven War Axe. Nice. Wait. That
In due time.
looks like either Zoltan Shive from Witcher 3 or one of the skins for... I am trying to think of the dwarf's name from Vermintide. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm missing one, and I know the necklace I get here. Alright. And on this note, I think I'm done for the evening. Especially with feeling a little groggy right now. Let's see. Because I need to be able to get out on my own. Oh, okay. I'm still at 3. Okay, that one makes sense. Split. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow morning, I believe, for more Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the meantime, have a nice night and pleasant dreams.